just a final question to both of you, because you're both been great players in great teams with outstanding coaches, great coaches, really. The loss of your right-hand man, John, after 17 years together as coaches, and also before that, a playing career at Mainz, which was the case. Klopp, this guy has walked out a few days before the semi-final second leg. How important, I know you can't tell unless you're in there, how significant is that in your experience?
Well again, Eamon, you don't know unless you're really in there and see what's happening. Yeah. We'll accept that. But he's been there with him for 17 years. So he must be contributing quite a bit.
Yeah.
Or else he wouldn't be there that long.
They call him the brain. And Klopp is the heart, and he's the brain. And the other guy, there's three of them, is the legs.
What's he then?
Well,
he's what?
The guy who's left is the brain. Klopp is the heart, and the other guy is the legs. So they're going into this match without the brain.
Well, it's very hard to live without a brain, Eamon, isn't it? You know, if he used the brain.
He's been gone a long time without one, John.
No, go on, John. I'm trying to be serious here. But it's huge. I just on a quick reflection, I think this is it could be huge.
Yeah, we don't know what he did, Eamon. You know, like he's been with him for 17 years, so he's obviously had to contribute, or else he wouldn't be with him for 17 years.
Yeah.
So if he's contributed, then he has to be a loss. And what we have to try and make is really, it's not how it affects Klopp. How does it affect the team?
Precisely.
What has been his influence on the team?
Yeah,
that's the big thing. Has it been a huge influence? And then he's going to be a loss. I mean, he has to be. I think it's a bad move. I think it's very dangerous for the club. I'm mystified by the timing of it from the coach's point of view. It sounded a bit vindictive to me that to do it before one of the most important matches in the history of the club, to walk out where he could have waited a couple of days and done it quietly if it wasn't a vindictive act. So there's some problem there. There has been a problem there. How it affects the team, nobody knows. But I would imagine it has to affect. It can't affect the team in a good way if he's been there for 17 years with the same guy.
I'm thinking how vindictive people can be when they've been close friends and they've fallen out. I'm thinking back to the Roy Keane situation where you two turned on me. Liam, before I move on, you now also have been in situations, you know, where there's been two guys. How potentially, you know, upsetting, should we say, is this? We don't know exactly what the guy's role is, so we are speculating.
Well, if he'll be missed, if he's been the brain behind their attacking play, won't he? You know?
And also
because the link-up play of the front three is a sight to behold. You know how they interchange positions, how they create chances for one another, how unselfish they are for setting one another up. Like they've scored a massive amount of goals in the Premier League and the Champions League, Mane, Firmino and Salah. So if he's been the brain behind that, he'd certainly be missed. But has he been the brain behind the defence? Because if he has, you know, Klopp might benefit from that by getting somebody in who could help him organise the defence. The jury's out.
Okay. John and Liam, thank you very much for joining us. And we'll talk again before the Champions League final. John, you can tell me how I'm going to get my holiday money. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks, John. Thanks, Liam. That's all we have time for.
Thanks, Eamon.
See you, John.
And
see you, Liam. Look after yourselves. See you, Eamon. I'll be in touch.
Be in touch, we'll be talking to the lads again before the Champions League final, and we'll try and find out more about Jurgen Klopp and his methodology.